Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sun is not shining where I am, but we expect the sunshine tomorrow, so we'll wait it out. I was listening to an interesting podcast. A woman called Steph Smith was being interviewed about her business called Internet Pipes, where I think she helps people find data, deep dive data and research on different topics and trends and such. I want to dive in a little bit about that, but they were talking about how in creating content for this podcast, they were looking at other podcasters that were smaller in number, but had the right audience. And it reminds me about, when I'm asked to do a video, people will say, I'll ask them, what's your audience? And some of the first time produced folks that are putting out a video is like, it's for everyone, 80 to 8. It's like, is it really? Is that something that you really want to do? Is something that's going to go from 88? Because you're gonna target nobody and hit nobody with your message. You can't be everything to everyone at the same time in the same message. It just isn't, it just can't land appropriately. Sure, they have the sensory activity of they'll see and they'll hear and they'll use their brain and sort of hear the message, but ultimately it's not going to stick because you haven't really targeted it to stick. So when I hear Jim say, oh, we're for everybody from 80 to 8, come into our gym and we'll help you get into shape. That totally turns me off. At the time, when I heard this, was, going through some health challenges, and I knew that I would not be cared for in the 80 to 8 blanket. I was afraid. There was no way I was going to go in there and trust my health and my fitness to this person who was like 80 to 8. No. That person was trying to be everything to everyone. I was standing in front of them asking about their gym, their services, and they lost me because they were trying to be everything to everyone. They didn't stop to listen to what it was that I wanted. They didn't stop to listen to what it is that the person in front of them with money, potentially, to become a customer, was telling them, asking for, looking for, searching for. So you can't be everything to everyone. When you create a video, it's the same thing. Your audience has to be very specific. It has to be somebody that really, really, really needs the service that you need. They're in urgent, dire need of fixing something, getting information, learning something new, or trying to understand a problem that they have that is just keeping them from getting to their next goal. Whether it's increased people getting tested for HIV, STIs, or whether it's getting people to bring their ID in to vote, the folks that are interested in finding this detail out, is very different. Not 80, not 8. So you really have to know what your audience is because you can't be everything to everyone. My 2 cents, know really specifically where you're going to make the biggest dent when you make a video, what you're communicating and who you're communicating to. Can't be everything to everyone. Hope you find a moment of bliss. We'll see you next time.